Stay tuned. Your program will begin shortly.
Stay tuned. Your program will begin shortly.
Trying to find a local family-owned farm?
Welcome to Buckeye Trail High School. Today's district final game between 15-10 Martins Ferry versus 20-7 Barnesville. Along with Dan Vogel, Timmy Provenzano, I'm Jim DiCarlo. Our Capital One Recovery Systems pregame. A little bit about both teams. Ferry got here by defeating Warsaw Riverview 4-1. And the Bar Fairless 4-1, who upset fourth seed Garaway. On the other side of that top bracket there, you had Barnesville winning over Union Local the other day 4-1, as Dylan Blond became the all-time wins leader for Barnesville, only giving up 4 singles. He's got 22 all-time wins at Barnesville. So the winner of this game will play June 2nd, next Tuesday, at Harrison Central versus the winner of Harrison Central and Ridgewood, which is going on as we speak right now, just getting ready to start at Tusky Valley High School. Ferry has played Barnesville 3 times. Barnesville winning game 1 7-4 at Ferry, losing game 2 9-1 at Barnesville. And they beat Ferry in the OVAC semifinals 6-5. Both teams have come in tourney tested. Man, both teams have played, Timmy, a tremendous schedule. Barnesville, some of their losses came to 22 straight win. Wheeling Central, they've also played some really good teams like Indian Creek and you name it, they played a tough schedule, and I don't know if anybody's played a whole lot tougher schedule than Anthony Reesbeck. He's split with Cambridge and St. Clairsville, lost 2 out of 3 to Barnesville, lost to Edison a few times, lost to Indian Creek, Harrison Central. Both teams have lost to Monroe Central along the way, so this should really be a doozy of a game, and both teams wanting to move on. During the 4-1 Ferry win over Fairless, player of the Eastern District Player of the Year, Eli Smith, who's hitting a whopping .480, had a sac fly, double and home run, and 3 RBIs to produce 3 of the 4 runs. Also, Hunter Shuttler gave up 1 unearned run. And Coach Reesbeck, Anthony Reesbeck, who's made it to the regionals in 2017, singled out Colby Kropka's good play at shortstop. Barnesville, who made it to the Final Four in 2021 and to the regionals in 2024, again were led by Dylan Blond and becoming the all-time leading winner for Barnesville, along offensively with Max Miller and Parker Sabutka. So we should be in for a doozy here at Buckeye Trail High School. District final, winner going to the regional, playing the winner of Harrison Central and Ridgewood next Tuesday at Harrison Central. Timmy, comments?
No, it's win or go home today, and that's the beauty of this of this game. And two good teams going to battle it out. I did get the chance to see Barnesville against Indian Creek at the Buckeye 8 Championship. Did get to see Blonde pitch that game. And he pitched a doozy because Creek's no slouch, and so, I think we're in for a good game today. I'm anticipating good pitching. It looks like we're going to have some good hitting too. So, really looking forward to this game, Coach.
Let's go on to the field. Kristen Shuttler starting, leading off to the announcer. Kropka batting second. We'll let you, the announcer, take it over here.
Eli Smith. Batting fourth, the second baseman, number 21, Hunter Shuttler. Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 14, Lucas Shane. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 4, Silas Simpson. Pitching for the Purple Riders, the number 2, Ford Hughes. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 8, Clayton Snyder. Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 12, Michael Goff. And batting ninth, the center fielder, number 1, Maurice Barnett. Your assistant coaches, Sean Zeeks, Brett Holloway, Jeremy Plants, TJ Jacob, and the head coach for the Purple Riders, Anthony Respect.
Listening to the Cedar One Realty
Now the non-starters
starting
for the
lineups.
Shamrocks.
Here
Number
comes
5,
Barnesville's
Emma Wells.
non-starters.
Number 11, Jamison Aller. Number 12, Trey Bethel. Number 15, Caden Van Horn. Number 18, Cole Atkinson. Number 19, Braylon Lucas. Number 30, Bobby Thompson. Number 32, Jackson Van Fossen. Number 33, Dylan Gallagher. Number 35, Colin Burkhart. Number 36, Knox Mankin. And number 38, Bentley Stevens. Your starters, batting first, the shortstop, number 22, Max Miller. Batting second, the right fielder, number 2, Braden Waters. Batting third, the pitcher, number 14, Blake Burkhart. Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 9, Dylan Blonde. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 6, Parker Sabutka. Batting sixth, designated hitter, number 10, Jackson Swally. Catching for the Shamrocks, number 21, Aiden Caldwell. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 8, Gunnar Dudzik. Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 4, Keegan Martin. Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 1, Jack Anderson. Your assistant coaches, Jeff Miller, Brady Cahern, Kate Hannis, Chris Hannis, and the head coach for the Shamrocks, DJ Butler.
Our Grand Slam sponsors for today are Rossman's Mulch and More, Poe Financial Services, Barium and Chemicals, the Electric it's electric Capital Recovery Systems, the Patio and Pub on Lane, Brooke County Schools, the Echo Center, Hancock County Schools, Doane Ford, and Seven Ranges. We're going to take a quick break and be right back with the Eric Timmons opening first pitch.
Imagine a vibrant hub where education meets wellness, a place where students and community members thrive together. At the East Central Ohio Educational Service Center, we're not just envisioning this future, we're building it. With partnerships that unlock resources and opportunities, we're addressing healthcare needs and cultivating talent. Join us in creating a healthier, brighter tomorrow.
At Doane Ford, your family means the world to us. Our parts and service department work to make sure your family arrives at their destination safely. Our collision department takes pride in getting your family back on the road. Whether you're taking a trip, going grocery shopping, or taking the kids to school, choose Doane Ford. We will be happy to help you. Stop in and see us today for all of your parts and service or collision needs.
As Community Bank nears its 125th anniversary, we're proud to reflect on the generations of people and businesses who've relied on us. We built personal relationships that truly matter, rooted in trust, attention, and experience that make it easy to do business with us in person or online. Through it all, our commitment to our communities remains at the heart of who we are, inspiring us and driving us forward as we look to the future together. Learn more at cb.bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Are you looking for the ultimate sports connection? Look no further than Total Sports Connection. We've been in business since 1995, providing the best in screen printing, sports equipment, and fundraising opportunities. Our selection of cutting-edge sports clothing is second to none, with various different brands to choose from. And if you're looking for custom products for your team and fans, we've got you covered. So whether you're a coach, a player, or a fan, come visit us at 104 South Zane Highway in Martins Ferry. Or give us a call at 740-633-2772. Total Sports Connection, your one-stop shop for all your sports needs.
Now we're back here getting ready for the Eric Timmons opening pitch. Defensively around the infield from first to third, we've got Martin, Duzick, Miller, and Zabutka. In the outfield right to left, got Waters, Blonde, and Anderson. Doing the pitching, Blake Burkhart, and catching Aiden Caldwell. Due up first in the first inning, Kristen Shuttler, Colby Kropka, and Eli Smith, the Eastern District Player of the Game. He's behind the dish tonight, too. We will be given information on all the Eastern District baseball setups. I will let people know in the Valley some local scores of interest today in the state softball tournament. Weirton lost to Midland Trail 7-1, and so they are eliminated from the state tournament. Eau Glen got defeated today by Logan in a tough loss in the winners bracket, 1-0. They'll be playing later again tonight. And Wheeling Central moved on in the winners bracket. They beat Wahama 8-0 in a 5-inning shortened game today. Also, score of interest in the Eastern District, Dover, last year's state softball champs, were a loser 3-2 today, and they are out of the tournament. Surprisingly, undefeated Dover goes down in the regionals. This first inning brought to you by Total Sports Connection. Timmy, what kind of game do you expect? We've seen 6-5, we've seen 9-1, we've seen 7-4. Both teams not able to throw their ace today, though.
Yeah, I mean, you throw all that out. You know, this is championship baseball. You know, you're going to see good pitching. I know that they don't have their aces out there, but I'm watching Burkhart right now. It looks like he's got a fastball, a curveball, and a changeup. He's locating pretty well in the corners. Throws pretty hard, so no slouch for their second pitcher. Neither pitcher, Blonde or Hunter Shuttler, are able to pitch today. They've thrown over 50 pitches. Shuttler, 59 pitches, unbelievable, but still ineligible today to pitch. And Blonde, 87 pitches. First pitch of the game, right on that corner, 0-1. Yeah, good fastball there. It looks like they're going to try to work a little bit outside. He's locating already. Curveball hangs high, 1-1. Seems like today in baseball when I watch, which I like, pitchers don't have a lot of wasted motion. Some even go out of the stretch. Yeah, the windup's a pretty lost start. Shot over the head, off the wall, and Shuttler's going to get 2 on this, I think. It's going to be bang, bang. He slides under, ball thrown away. Leadoff double for Christian Shuttler. Yeah, so I think if he would have caught that, it would have been a close play at second base. Looked like he might have been out, but looking at the field dimensions here, it looks like right field's got a high fence, and it's funny because all the 15, 20 years I've been coaching, I've never been to this field, but the fence kind of is a little bit high in right field to center, and then it bottoms out over in left field.
Now 315 to straightaway center. Looks like 365 out there to left center. So big difference. Wind up pitch, hit the third, across to the first baseman as Shuttler goes to third, and he's going to slide in there. So a productive out by Kropka, who grounds out the third. Good base running by Shuttler.
Yeah, great base running there. Waited till the third baseman made the throw and then made a break.
Now Burkhart's going to have to be careful here to Eli Smith, hitting over 480, had 3 of the 4 RBIs, so I look for them to kind of pitch around him a little bit here, but you've got Hunter Shuttler up next, and he's a heck of a hitter too. Stretch by Burkhart. Curveball, top of the zone, 0-1.
So basically all you're looking for right here is something to the right side, just to get them in. You could even hit it deep to the shortstop. Seems like the shortstop's back.
They're back. They're giving up the run. First baseman's playing almost in right field here, too. Another curveball. A couple soft pitches. 2 good curves by Burkhart. Barnesville looking for a pop-up or a strikeout, Timmy.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times they'll go back to the curveball here. I kind of think maybe a fastball outside right here.
Yeah,
we'll see what he does
here.
Yeah, go with the fastball outside, off the plate.
Now, West Virginia is at 110. Ohio's 125.
Yeah, West Virginia's 110.
And it's hard to waste a lot of pitches, isn't it, sometimes?
It is. It's, you know, I always say pitch to contact. That's what you got to do.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And swing and a miss, but this may be beneficial. Strikes out, throw to first, but Shuttler cannot advance. Thought maybe kicked away and Shuttler could score on the throw, but good job by catcher Caldwell to look him back before he threw to first base.
Yeah, if Caldwell doesn't freeze him there, then, you know, that run's probably going to score. But that's great fundamental baseball.
Second baseman, number 21.
Big out for Barnesville. Let's see if Hunter Shuttler can bring this leadoff double home. Stretch. Swing and a miss. Bad pitch out of the zone, so they've gone to strictly curveballs to the 3 and 4 hitters, except for that waste pitch.
Yeah, they're throwing it off the plate, too. So he's starting in the middle, and it's breaking off the plate.
Ferry needs to be disciplined here. Ground ball to third. Nice backhanded scoop over there. Cross. Sabutka to Martin. And Barnesville wiggles out of the first inning. No runs, a hit, and 1 runner left. After 1, 0-0. We'll be right back.
Family wants you to know, when you purchase a vehicle from us, it's more than just acquiring a new vehicle. You're gaining a partner genuinely invested in your experience and long-term happiness. You're not just a number to us. You become part of our family with a lasting relationship that extends well beyond the showroom. Shop with us and see why our family dealership has gained the trust of many customers in the area.
At Summit Physical Therapy, every patient experience is unique, thanks to our commitment to one-on-one attention and personal care in a welcoming environment. Since 1993, we've proudly provided thousands of healing treatments to residents across northern West Virginia, now extending our expert services to Toronto, Ohio. Our licensed physical therapists use personalized motivation and hands-on techniques to empower healthier, more active lives. Behind the scenes, our skilled staff ensures seamless care, helping you stay focused on your path to recovery.
Are you seeing the world as clearly as you should? At Ohio Valley Vision Center, we believe in providing top-quality eye care for you and your family. From comprehensive eye exams to the latest in eyewear fashion, our experienced optometrists are here to help. Located in Steubenville and Weirton, we offer convenient hours to fit your busy schedule. Thanks to Ohio Valley Vision Center, you can see better than ever. Call us today at at 740 283-3937 or visit OhioValleyVisionCenter.com to schedule your appointment. Ohio Valley Vision Center. Your vision, our focus.
We're back here. First inning brought to you by Total Sports Connection. Martins Ferry had a patio and pub leadoff double by Kristen Shuttler, but he was stranded at third base, so Barnesville coming to bat here in the bottom of the first. Mike Goff hit first, Hunter Shuttler at second, Colby Kropka at short, and Clayton Snyder at third. Left to right, Lucas Shane, Maurice Barnett, and Kristen Shuttler. Pitching is freshman Ford Hughes, and catching Eli Smith.
Yeah, so just looking at Ford Hughes warming up here, it looks like he's hitting the radar gun at about 80. Seen a couple fastballs, looked like a slider, not a curveball. So, and I didn't see a changeup in that mix, so we'll see what he's got today.
First pitch outside and low, 1-0. Leadoff batter Max Miller. He's the spark plug for Barnesville, shortstop. Going out, the stretch is huge. Base hit right up the middle. Nice shot by Miller, and they get their leadoff batter up and on.
Yeah, so we'll see what Barnesville does here. You know, Martins Ferry, they had themselves in a situation to where the situational hitting comes into play. They didn't do a very good job with that. We'll see if Barnesville advances a runner over.
I look for small ball here. Smith's got a gun behind home plate. Don't know if they'll straight steal. Look for a bunt here by Waters. And he offered. Looked like he tried to get out of the way, Timmy.
Yeah, he did.
But didn't pull the bat back. One strike.
So him being left-handed, he's probably going to want to try to bunt this down the first base line. I think it's what he was trying to do.
And take the bunt off on that pitch. 1-1 down low. Let's see if he puts it back on again here. Anthony Reesbeck out there. And off again, 2-1. Probably a little bit of nerves for a freshman out there in a district final game.
Yeah, it's a big spot to put a freshman in.
He's pitched well, though, for Ferry this year. Stretch, pitch, and ground ball. Let's see if Ferry can turn two to Colby Kropka, but not enough at first base to get Waters, who runs well. So fielder's choice, 4-6. First out, and Blake Burkhart, the pitcher, coming up, batting third. He's hitting over 300.
Yeah, I would have liked to maybe seen the second baseman charge that and maybe make a tag there and then throw over to first. A little bit of wasted time on that.
Stretch. Strike one down at the knees. One out, one on, bottom of one, no score. Barnesville up at the plate. Ford Hughes at the stretch, pause. Just a little bit upstairs, 1-1.
So you're in a 1-1 count, good hit and run count here. See what they do with their three-hitter up.
Off speed down low. What would you have on the Poe Financial Services
and
radar gun?
74 for the off speed.
There you go. Stretch, not a big lead at first. Pitch, swing and a miss. Good location, Timmy.
Yeah, he's keeping the ball down. You know, and that off-speed pitch kind of set up that fastball right there. See if he goes back to the off-speed pitch.
2-2 on Burkhart. There he goes, a runner. And ball three, throw down, gets into center field as second baseman Hunter Shuttler tried to cover but was a little bit offline. So, did they call that strike three? I must have missed that.
Yep.
Okay, I thought he called it a ball. Okay, but stolen base for Waters puts him in scoring position. And Burkhart struck out.
That was a good job by Waters, timing them up and getting a good jump on that.
Blonde up, nice outside corner pitch, 0-1. I didn't see the umpire put his hand up. That's why he must have put it up late. 2 outs, runner in scoring position, no score, bottom of first. 0-1 on Dylan Blond, the number 1 pitcher. He bats left-handed, too. 2 good pitches by Hughes to get ahead in the count. See if Blond crowds a little bit. He's choking up. I like that here with 2 strikes. Still going away, Timmy.
Yeah. Went twice. Let's see if. Yep.
He's got him
Good
outside
pitch.
corner. So both teams threaten. Both teams don't score. After 1, no score.
You're listening to Ohio Valley Sports Online, the sports authority. If you want to get your message heard, visit us on Facebook and leave a message. Ohio Valley Sports Online is on any connected device, phones, tablets, smart TVs. Follow us on Facebook and don't forget to subscribe free to our YouTube page. Type in OVSO. You will get immediately notified the instant we go live with our next broadcast.
At Presley Hearing Center, your journey to better hearing begins with us. Our certified experts are dedicated to understanding your unique needs, ensuring a superior experience every step of the way. Discover the latest in hearing technology with Starkey's newest wireless hearing aids. Don't miss out on life's precious sounds. Call today to schedule your personalized hearing consultation. Presley Hearing Center, where hearing care is healthcare.
Now we're back here, top of the second inning, no score. 2 Electric O strikeouts for Hughes to get out of the runner in scoring position. Lucas Shane leading off for Ferry, and he swings and misses. Kind of pulled his head off that ball, Timmy.
Yeah, it was a fastball kind of down the middle. Came in at 75.
Both pitchers look pretty sharp here early on. Wind in the pitch, off speed. Outside, second inning brought to you by Chirp's Auto Body.
He's done a good job of just, keeping hitters off balance. That curveball's coming in at 68. And his fastball, 75, 76. And a little bit harder than that, maybe 78 is what I had him when he was warming up. But that keeps hitters off balance and could be very effective with that.
Swing and a miss, outside corner. Again, pulling his head a little bit is Lucas Shane. Ferry wasn't real disciplined in that first inning, swinging at some bad pitches. But Lucas Shane has swung at 2 good pitches, just hasn't made contact. 2-2 pitch on the way. And off speed misses. Full count.
Yeah, they're just going to keep going to that well, Coach. If they're gonna swing at that pitch that's the curveball outside, and Ferry's got to do their job and go the other way with it.
Full count, nice shot, beautiful play by the second baseman, up and got him at first base. What a play on both ends. That's Duzick diving, stopped, gets up, throws it in the dirt, and a scoop by Martin. Tough break for Lucas Shane, who hit the ball hard, Tim.
Yeah, that was just an excellent play by the second baseman, and then, the first baseman making the scoop over first base to complete the out.
Silas Simpson.
Now batting is Silas Simpson, DHing for Ford Hughes. Wind in the pitch. There's a ground ball, routinely hit to short. Throw across the first, and it gets thrown away. So Max Miller uncharacteristically with an errant throw, and it puts Silas Simpson at first on an error, our first error of the game.
Yeah, one thing these base runners are going to have to watch running down to first base is, the field is kind of tight here with the fence directly behind them. That ball kicked right back to the first baseman. So you want to make sure that they're coming back correctly to first base.
Clayton Snyder, the third baseman, up. Pause, pitch. There's a shot over the shortstop's head. It's going to be trouble. Let's see if we can get to third base. Trying to go to third base, and it's going to get cut off, and he's going to sneak in there. Is Silas Simpson. So trouble with Ferry on the corners here, first and third. Nice shot by Clayton Snyder into the left center field gap. Simpson never hesitated coming to third. And we'll see what we're going to have a call here. We're going to have a mound visit. So Mario's mound visit. With that, Dan, we'll take a quick break and come right back. Very threatening second inning, no score.
Chirps Auto Body Repair, located in Bel Air, Ohio, has been a trusted name in collision repair and painting services since 1974. Under the dedicated ownership of Steve Chirpa Sr., the shop has built a strong reputation for delivering quality craftsmanship and ensuring customer satisfaction. Whether restoring vehicles to their pre-accident condition or providing expert paintwork, Chirps Auto Body Repair takes pride in its meticulous attention to detail. The team also offers comprehensive support with insurance claims, making the repair process smooth and stress-free for customers. For reliable auto body services, you can reach Chirps Auto Body Repair at 740.
Now we're back. Mike Goff coming to the bat, the number 8 hitter, the first baseman. Runners at the corners. Let's see how both teams play it. Burkhardt, of course, out of the stretch. Let's see if Snyder goes in motion here. Not going. Curveball up high. Infield back for 2, Timmy.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if they make a move here, if they send the runner at first, and then what they do with the runner at third, if and then what Barnesville does if they cut it or if they go all the way through.
I'm sure that was part of the conversation by the coach. Nice fastball on the outside corner. Ferry had a runner third, 1 out in the first inning. Let's see if they can capitalize now. As Respect's giving a bunch of signals down there. Something could be happening here. 1-1. Runners at the corners for Martins Ferry. Top of the second, no score. Stretch, pause. Throw back to first. Easily back. Ferry doesn't have big leads over there right now.
Well, you know what, and that's partly because of what Barnesville does, and they did it the last game I did with them. You can see the first baseman's kind of off a little bit, and he'll take a step back, which in return makes the runner at first kind of move back as well with him. See how he leans.
Yes. Suicide coming home, and he's not going to go home, and he throws it away. Ferry's going to score a run, and they may get more. Let's see, runners at the corners on a suicide squeeze, and that's thrown away, but nobody moves up. Wow, squeezed perfectly. Pitcher made the right decision, did Burkhardt, going to first. He didn't have a play at home plate, but he threw it away, Timmy.
Yeah, and you know what? That's just great coaching. You could tell these kids go over that in practice. And, you know, and I know the third base coach is a little animate down there right now, but he wanted that runner to move up to second base there with the throw coming home. So that being said, you know, the same situation they're in. We'll see what they do again.
No, that's a bit of a surprise there. But you had good speed at third. Beautiful suicide. Got it down. Speed at third. And Snyder. And Maurice Barnett up to hit here for Ferry, the number 9 hitter. So Barnesville still in a mess, down 1-0.
Maurice Barnett.
You know, and a suicide squeeze, if you can do it correctly, there's really no defense for it.
You're right. Well, that's 2 errors in the inning with a ground ball to short that started this mess for Barnesville. Ferry looking to capitalize and get more. 1-0, first and third, 1 out. Stretching the pitch, swing and a miss. The shortstop was coming in that time, maybe for a cut opportunity, but not sure Goff is going to steal here.
Got a pretty decent lead over there.
Stretch. Pause. Pitch. There's another safety squeeze this time.
Good job by the third baseman there. You know, the minute you see him square, you got to beat that guy home. And he was ahead of him there.
It's a good thing Ferry wasn't suiciding, right, Timmy?
Yeah.
1-1. Anthony Riesebeck being very aggressive. Stretch, pause, pitch. Just fouled off.
That's a good pitch. You know, a strikeout in this situation is what Barnesville needs. Yeah, and on the flip side of that, Martins Ferry, just put the ball in play right here.
And Barnett might be hard to double up here. Infield is back shooting for 2. So you want a strikeout or a pop-up. If you're Barnesville, like you said, sac fly, ground ball to the right side. Infield is in a little now. Swing and a miss. It's a big out.
That's a big out.
Second strikeout. It's electric. But Christian Shuttler up. He doubled over the center fielder Blonde's head to start the game off.
Right fielder, number 3, Christian Shuttler.
Yeah, so this brings up a situation of now if the runner does go at first base, you can shoot him at second, or let it go, or cut it. But
yeah, I don't think Anthony will steal here with a runner in scoring position and a good hitter Shuttler up. Stretch and pitch. Bounces in. Nice block by the catcher. No movement at first.
Yeah, that ball gets by him. They got second base. That's a great block.
And there looks like a decent amount of room. If it kicks right or left, you might be able to score from third on a wild pitch. Looks like they're coming in here at the one ball pitch. And they did. Little chin music up and in. 2-0. Colby Kropka up next. Christian Shuttler heading the count. Burkhardt trying to get out of this mess here. A couple errors have hurt. Stretch and pitch. 3-0.
Just missing that inside corner.
All right, Timmy, you're a coach. You giving a green light here, or are you taking? Got a good hitter coming up next, but you just doubled the first time up. I might be aggressive. Anthony Riesebeck, known to be aggressive.
Yeah.
If they lay it, I'm going. Got to be your zone, though. Stretch. Back to third on a pickoff. Almost threw it away.
Yeah, you got a good hitter up right now. And if the pitch is there, yeah, I mean.
Yeah, there are times 3-0 should not be an automatic take.
Exactly.
Stretch by Burkhardt. Pitch is way up high, so we'll never know if that hit sign was on or not. So bases loaded. Ferry looking for a crooked inning, up 1-0 here, top of 2. Colby Kropka coming up, grounded out to third last time. Anthony Riesebeck's going to get a pinch runner here, probably for Goff at second, looking to score on a single with 2 outs. And that's number 5. Let's see, you got that, Timmy, on that Ferry lineup sheet there?
Yeah.
Sub?
Don't have numbers. No numbers there. Okay. Yeah, just names.
Well, I should have something here. I did. Find it. Let's see, that number 5 for Ferry is Aiden Mercer, pinch running. Aiden Mercer. Yeah. I'll give you these, Timmy.
Mm-hmm.
Dan stole your copies early on. Dan Vogel, he's a thief, baby.
He's tough, man. Yeah. He's tough.
Well, big part of the game right here. 1-0 Ferry. Bases loaded, ball 1. 2 outs, top of the second.
So that's 5 in a row. I would imagine he's probably going to take till he gets a strike here.
Burkhardt, stretch. Ground ball to short. Got an easy play at third, and they get out of it. Miller over to the Zabutka. So Ferry strikes first, but Barnesville limits the damage after 1.5. 1-0 Purple Riders. We'll be right back.
As As Community Bank nears its 125th anniversary, we're proud to reflect on the generations of people and businesses who've relied on us. We built personal relationships that truly matter, rooted in trust, attention, and experience that make it easy to do business with us in person or online. Through it all, our commitment to our communities remains at the heart of who we are, inspiring us and driving us forward as we look to the future together. Learn more at cb.bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This broadcast is brought to you by Corey Winjet, financial advisor and a partner of the RWN Group at Baird, Private Wealth Management located at 200 Stanton Boulevard, Suite 40, Steubenville. Call Corey Winjet at 740-2825024, a proud supporter of Ohio Valley student athletes and Ohio Valley Sports Online.
Guida Law Offices can ably represent your interests in real estate and business transactions, probate matters, and personal injury cases. Please visit Guida Law Offices' website at guidalawfirm.com or call them at 304-748-1213.
Here, 1-0 Martins Ferry. Barnesville got out of that with some damage not done, a no crooked number, a couple of errors, unearned run that inning, Timmy.
I would definitely say, with everything that happened that inning, to come out of that 1-0, that's pretty good.
So Barnesville's escaped a couple innings here. Barnesville offensively had a runner at second in the first inning, unable to score, as Hughes is down low to Zabutka, the third baseman, leading off this inning. Second inning brought to you by Chirp's Auto Body. Please patronize all of our sponsors. Nice curve ball on the hands, can of corn, and Kropka puts it away, F6. Good saw job there, Timmy.
Yeah, he, just got in on his hands a little bit and got him to pop up. They're working in and out a lot, which I like to see. A lot of teams, they fall in love with that outer half, and these guys they're coming in on him as well.
Jackson Swally up now, the DH. And so far, Hughes has looked very composed for a freshman. Bounces that in the dirt through Eli Smith. 1-0. We're in the second inning. Winner of this game will play at Harrison Central against the winners of Harrison Central Ridgewood. And if we get any score on that game, we'll pass it to you next Tuesday. Curveball sawed off again. Foul, 1-1.
Yeah, so as a coach and just watching games, obviously Martins Ferry's come out the first inning. They worked the outer half. Now they're coming this next inning. They're coming on inside on them. Just mixing it up, different looks.
Just missed on the outside corner, 2-1. Yeah, both pitchers trying to nibble. Off the stretch is Hughes, inside 3-1. He hasn't gotten behind so far. First batter. Offering, and right to the middle, knocks it down to Hughes, takes his time, throws him out at first, 1-3. 2 up, 2 down, second inning.
3-1 count there. It looked like that pitch was down the middle. He just, didn't get good contact, didn't get the barrel on it.
Gunnar Duzek, the second baseman, he made one heck of a play last inning. It could have really been a tough inning if he not caught that one. Down and away. I believe he probably had a sister who was a really nice player in the softball team for Barnesville the last few years, just graduated. Gunner hitting .382. And he pops it up as second base, right field coming in, calling him off, and Christian Shuttler makes the catch. So 3 up, 3 down, a quick inning for Hughes, and after 2, 1-0 Purple Riders.
Parts and Service Department work to make sure your family arrives at their destination safely. Our Collision Department takes pride in getting your family back on the road. Whether you're taking a trip, going grocery shopping, or taking the kids to school, choose Done Ford. We will be happy to help you. Stop in and see us today for all of your parts and service or collision needs.
Experience the excitement of Edge Sports in partnership with First Westminster Presbyterian Church, where children's golf takes center stage. Don't miss your chance to use the state-of-the-art TrackMan Golf Simulator, perfect for golfers of all ages and skill levels to practice, learn, and improve. Edge Golf at First West is growing, offering expert lessons and opportunities to fine-tune your game. Come alone or gather your group and schedule a session today before every slot fills up. Elevate your golf experience with Edge Sports. Call 740-282-4591 to book your tee time today.
Now we're back here at Buckeye Trail High School after 2 innings. Martins Ferry 1, Barnesville 0. Ferry scored last inning on a suicide squeeze. The run was unearned. Big hit of the inning was by Clayton Snyder to put Silas Simpson, who had got on an error to third base with 1 out.
Number 13, Eli Smith.
So Eli Smith leading it off for Martins Ferry here, top of the third, 1-0. Timmy, what would you tell your pitcher? Anything different?
Yeah, I was just thinking that I would want him to try to get ahead. That last inning he didn't do a very good job of getting ahead in counts, and then you get into hitters' counts, and that's what starts happening. So he just did right there. Got ahead, going right to the curveball.
2 strikes on Smith. Eli struck out his first time up. He was one of the stars in the district semis with 3 ribbies as an outside pitch. Hit the right field, and under it is Waters, and he makes the catch for out number 1.
Yeah, that's a big out for Blake coming out off that last inning. You get the first out there, and then you can get back into a rhythm.
So what do you have on the Poe Financial radar gun, Timmy? About 75 and 60-something?
Got him sitting like 77.
There's a base hit up the middle for Hunter Shuttler, who's batting over 400. So 1 on, 1 out.
Yeah, they're loosening up a little bit. That one actually came in at 80. Had an exit velo of 87. I don't know if anybody does the exit velos. Dan, anybody do the exit velos? No, yeah, that's a term. I don't. Does Ray even know what exit velo is?
We're hoping Ray can do the radar gun. 1 on, 1 out for Lucas Shane, who grounded out to second base. Hit the ball hard, and he gets jammed, pops up, but out of play, I believe. 0-1.
Yeah, it's a totally different ball game for a pitcher when you're getting ahead. That first strike is very important, especially in games like this.
Well, especially when your number 1 pitchers can't help you.
Yeah.
So if you get into that pitch count later on, extra innings, whatever, it's all hands on deck, Timmy. One strike to Shane. We're in the top of the third. Third inning brought to you by Doane Ford. And way up and in, out. 1 and 1.
Yeah, it looked like he got a pretty big secondary right there.
Stretch and pitch. Back to the pitcher, going to second to get a force out. It's got it. Hit too slow to turn to 2. Good play by Blake Burkhart to get the lead runner. Fielder's choice for Lucas Shane. And he's at first base. As Silas Simpson, who scored the only run of the contest, comes up. He got on an error last inning.
4, Silas Simpson.
So he was holding Shuttler different than he's holding Shane right now.
Yeah, they mix it up.
Stretch, long pause. And we got time. Too long a pause, huh?
Yeah, that's a good job. Though by Blake, he's mixing his times, his looks. Not letting the base runner get a good idea of what he's coming set at.
Pitch inside, ball one.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. You know, the first time I seen Barnesville do this with holding the runner over there, it does make the base runner lean, and sometimes they even take a step back. Now this time he's actually going to hold, but
1-0 pitch on the way. There he goes. Good pitch to run on, and he's going to beat it easily. Gets under the tag. Nice slow curveball there. Lucas Shane. Anthony Reesbeck being aggressive. I like it. Two outs. Might as well take a chance, right?
Yep.
Base hit will score Lucas Shane out to the outfield. Runner at second. 2 outs. Third inning. 1-0 Ferry. See if they can wiggle out again this inning. Burkhart. Ground ball. Base hit left field. He's going to try to score him. It's hit shallow. It's going to be a play at the plate, and he's going to get him. He's out. Just hit too shallow into left fielder was in. He come up firing. Heck of a nice job by Barnesville, and I like the aggressiveness of Reesbeck.
I really, it's a 1-0 game. Why not? See if the throw is going to be good or not.
Then we're going to keep it here for the moment. So, I thought a base hit would score Lucas Shane, but it was just hit to the wrong spot. A short throw from shallow left field, and they did have him nailed at the plate. In the Eastern District, Tri-Valley's playing New Philly. They're playing today at Highland. That's in Division III. Tri-Valley advanced by beating Steubenville and Indian Creek. New Philly got there by beating Zanesville. Winner of that game will go to the regionals next week. Indian Valley is playing Edison tomorrow, who won a heart-stopper yesterday, 6-5 in 12 innings, coming back from a 5-2 deficit in the 9th. That game's going to be at Minerva. A couple games were rained out yesterday in Division IV. Carrollton's playing Minerva tonight, and Claymont is playing Cambridge tonight, with those two winners playing tomorrow at a site to be determined. Carrollton and Cambridge are playing on their home fields. Of course, here Barnesville and Ferry are at trail 1-0, bottom of the third. Harrison Central's playing Ridgewood at Tusky Valley right now. If we get a score, we'll pass it along. Those two winners will play June 2nd at Harrison Central High School. Highland is playing the winner of Caldwell Fort Fry that got rained out last night, and they're playing at Fort Fry. And tomorrow that game will determine who goes to the regional. And number 1 Strasburg is playing River at Toronto High School right now as we speak, and the winner of that will go to the regional. So there's your Eastern District breakdowns. This third inning brought to you by Doan Ford as leadoff hitter, and that is Martin takes ball 1 from Hughes.
I'm trying to get you a Harrison Central score here.
Keegan Martin, the first baseman, takes a strike, 1-1. Hughes has done a good job working in front. Stretch and a little comebacker, and easy play by Hughes. Not a good pitch to hit, Timmy.
It was on the outer half. He tried to pull it, ended up rolling over on that.
Number 9 hitter Anderson coming up.
Left fielder, number 1, Jack.
That's one thing that you tell kids a lot is a kid that can hit corners, you definitely have to go with the pitch, where it's pitched. Put your pride aside a little bit. Everybody wants to pull and they want to do all that stuff, but the money is when you can take it to the opposite way.
Martin that time, that was a tough one. It was off speed. It was down near the ankles. He was way out in front. As that time Anderson was not fooled. He ripped one foul.
Now that's when you want to pull the ball. That pitch was inside. He got it in front of the plate. Just a little too early.
1-1, Hughes to the stretch with nobody on. Down low. Yeah, he's keeping the ball down, Timmy.
Yeah. I produced a lot of ground balls, and obviously, it's hard to get the barrel on the ball when it's down there.
2-1 pitch, way up and in. 3-1. You gotta throw a strike here if you're used. You don't want to walk the number 9 kid to get to turn the order over. They've got some good hitters at the top of the lineup to the Shamrocks, and he does, and it's fouled back, full count.
I'm curious to see what he goes with here. His wipeout pitch has been his curveball. We'll see if he comes back to the fastball.
Full count pitch, and it's just down low. Ferry wanted that call, really close. So 1 on, 1 out for Barnesville. Looks like Anderson has good speed at first, and you got great speed up at the plate with Max Miller. We got a time for a foul ball returned. Again, this third inning brought to you by Doane Ford. We'd like to thank all our in-game sponsors, Capital Recovery System, Cedar One Realty, Jefferson County Commissioner Eric Timmons, the O Patio and Pub, Ohio Motor Group, Mario's Restaurant, Dan Guida Law Offices, Poe Financial Services, Cassie Johnson State Farm, IWS, Radji Home Improvement, which we will have a player of the game. So I'm going to let Timmy select it. If you don't like it, you can blame him. And our inning sponsors, Doane Ford, this inning number 3, as Miller takes a strike. Oh, 1, runner at first, Anderson. Nice lead over there. Not going. A little bit down and out. 1-1. Good pitch, though. Outfield pretty shallow out there. Here comes a 1-1 way upstairs. 2-1.
It looks like that was his timing, what Hughes was doing out there when he comes set. He's going off at 3 count. He mixed that one up a little bit and went back to the 4. We'll see what he does here. Good base runners will be timing that so they can time their jump.
Anderson leaning a little bit there, gets back. And he's done a pretty good job holding that runner there, but what you got to worry about is the concentration at first. You lose it at home plate. Stretch and pitch, and there's a shot. Is it going to get down? It is going to get down, but the runner's going to have to hold it second. As coming up with the ball quickly is Maurice Barnett. So a flare into right center field, and Barnesville has something cooking here with first and second and 1 out. Braden Waters up, hitting .333 for the Shamrocks, a lefty.
Right fielder, number 2.
Hit into a fielder's choice last time, up 4-6. Don't expect a bunt here unless you're bunting for a hit. And you get a wild pitch, so that's going to move the runners up.
Yeah, and a good situation here for Barnesville with the lefty up. Anything on the ground to the right side here is going to score a run.
Let's see what Ferry does. They're going to play back and give the run up for an out. So you want to make contact if you're Barnesville. You're looking for a strikeout or a pop-up. That may not score. It's shallow left field. Is he going to tag him? He is. He went a little deeper than I thought, and that run's going to score. That ball carried, Timmy. I didn't think it was hit that well.
Yeah, it carried, and the left fielder, and he didn't get behind the ball there. And when he caught it, he took a step back. So as a coach, if you see, you see a kid take a step back, it's go, go, go all day long.
Pitcher, number 14, Blake.
So now we're tied at 1 here as Barnesville has dodged some bullets, come back to tie it up here with a walk, a single, a wild pitch, and a sac fly. And Ford gets ahead of Burkhart, 0-1. We're in the third, 2 outs, 1-1, Ferry and Barnesville. Winner to the regional next Tuesday. Stretch and pitch, nice, right by him, 0-2.
That was a healthy swing, though, Coach.
Burkhart struck out last time up. I think I'm choking up here. Looks like he might be just trying to make some contact. Need to waste this pitch. He's going to third. Nice throw by Smith. And it's good night at third base. He's out of there. Beautiful throw by Eli Smith. So Barnesville gets a run on a hit and a sac fly, and after 3, we're tied at 1. We'll be right back.
Ford, your family means the world to us. Our parts and service department work to make sure your family arrives at their destination safely. Our collision department takes pride in getting your family back on the road. Whether you're taking a trip, going grocery shopping, or taking the kids to school, choose Doan Ford. We will be happy to help you. Stop in and see us today for all of your parts and service or collision needs.
Imagine a vibrant hub where education meets wellness, a place where students and community members thrive together. At the East Central Ohio Educational Service Center, we're not just envisioning this future, we're building it. With partnerships that unlock resources and opportunities, we're addressing healthcare needs and cultivating talent. Join us in creating a healthier, brighter tomorrow.
Now we're back here, 1-1 going to the top of the 4th inning. Ferry scored on a suicide squeeze by Mike Goff, scoring Silas Simpson in the 2nd. Barnesville scored when Jake Anderson tagged from 3rd on a sac fly by Braden Waters. So good close contest, just like we figured, Timmy. 1-1 going into the 4th. This 4th inning brought to you by the Echo Center.
Yeah, and situational, just situations, being aggressive, situational hitting, the fly ball to score the run, the suicide squeeze. Games like this, that's what it comes down to.
Ferry's had a few more opportunities. Barnesville's wiggled out of those. But we're tied at 1 here as we go to the 4th inning. Last time Ferry was at the regionals, Dave Riesbeck made it in 2017. Barnesville has made it in 2021 and going to the state in 2024. Leading off is Clayton Snyder for Ferry. He got a single and helped produce that run back in the 2nd inning.
It's a good breaking ball. He's done a good job throwing it for a strike. And I just want to comment, both these coaches have been aggressive on the base paths.
Yes, they are. A little uncharacteristic sometimes. 2 outs, runner in scoring position. Your number 3 kid up. You don't want to be the 3rd out at 3rd, but he took a shot. Eli Smith did a good job. Snyder took the 0-2 pitch outside, 1-2. Playing 3rd base for Ferry. See if we can get a pitch count at the end of this inning. And it's electric. Swing and a miss on a slow curve. Pulling off was Clayton Snyder.
That's a great pitch. That's a tough pitch to hit. It was a good 12-6 curveball. He's out in front of it a little bit.
Mike Goff with a suicide squeeze in the 2nd inning. A little small ball. Put Ferry ahead 1-0. Now it's 1-1, and he hits a line drive looper, bobbled by Miller, throws over to first, still gets him out.
It's a tough play for the shortstop. You
spin.
Yeah, ball's spinning. You don't know whether to come in a couple steps or stay back, get the clean hop. But he did a good job. He chested it up and threw it to first base.
Fielder, number 1, Maurice Barnett.
Barnett up, 2 outs, nobody on. Again, 4th inning brought to you by the Echo Center in St. Clairsville. Here's the wind in the pitch. There he's going to bunt it. I had a feeling he might try to drop one down there with good speed. Tried to push it down the first base line. First baseman playing way back.
Yeah.
0-1. Probably hitting here now with 1 strike. Burkett trying to get a clean inning, and it's 0-2 on a foul off.
Yeah, they just, Martins Ferry hasn't been very disciplined with that curveball on the outer half today. They're trying to take it to left field, and it's going to be a long day if you're going to continue to do that.
Winding a pitch, swing and a miss on a waist up by his chin. So it's electric, 3 up, 3 down, and we go to the bottom of the 4th, 1-1.
It's electric. Electrico is a family-owned, full-service electrical contracting company that is licensed in Ohio, West Virginia, and PA, but remains community-focused here in our backyard. Dave and Darlo Saba are committed to providing service that is family-backed. Whether it residential or commercial, the Electrico will provide service that will give you peace of mind and even lessen your electric bill. All electrical needs for new construction, remodeling, troubleshooting, whatever it may be, Electrico can do it efficiently. They service one happy customer after another, and for that I can attest. Call Dave Osaba at Electrico, 304-670-8277.
This game is brought to you by Express Wash Touchless Car Wash on Sunset and Express Care Car Wash in Wintersville. They're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whatever your schedule, you can be sure to get your vehicle clean at either of these 2 convenient locations. Car cleaning made easy. Express Wash and Express Care Car Wash is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Well, we're back here. How about the Casey Johnson State Farm pitch count, Timmy?
So we got Hughes at 40 and Burkhart at 48, both pitchers being extremely efficient.
And a swing and a miss. Hughes to Burkhart, 0-1. Burkhart struck out his first time up. Batting number 3. And he gets beamed. Hit by pitch, ouch. Dan Guida Law Office. So a leadoff base runner in the 4th. And those are the kind of things that hurt you, Timmy.
Yeah, it's, leadoff walk, hit by pitch. Now, there's a lot of things in play that can happen here. I wouldn't be surprised if we maybe see a bunt to get him over.
Yep. What do you do here? Number 4 hitter up, batting 290, Dylan Blonde. Experienced leader. He swings and misses. He struck out his first time up. So do you move the runners, or are you going to let him swing away here with 5 and 6 coming up next?
I've really never had a problem with a 4-hitter bunting to get him over, especially if the game's tight like it is right now.
Dylan's had trouble with that outside pitch. Struck out on that pitch last time. He's really crowding the plate. He figures they're still going away from him. Runner's going, and it's in the dirt. Good pitch to run on. He's going to be safe. Throw into center field, and it gets by the center fielder. That's going to score a run. So a hit by pitch, stolen base and an error. Ferry's first.
Okay, so I take that back. I don't bunt in this situation, right? But, I mean, that all boils down to Coach just being aggressive on the base paths. Good things. It's high school baseball. Things can happen. And, you get a run out of that.
Well, Ferry's got to do is limit damage here. Down 2-1 in the 4th. 2-2. It was a good pitch to run on. Bounced in, slow curve. And he had the base stolen. It just happened to get by the center fielder. And once that happened, he was going to score. And it's fouled down the third baseline. Blonde. So, again, the walk has come around to score, and now the hit batter has come around to score.
I forget what the percentages were, leadoff walk. The percentages are so high for that run scoring.
Hughes has done a good job. They haven't hit him hard. I've only got him for 2 singles. Wow, was that close. Ferry won. Dave Riesbeck wanted that one, baby. That was really close, really close. He's going to call a timeout and talk to him. Again, let's talk about the Eastern District matchups. Tri-Valley in Division III is playing New Philly as we speak. Indian Valley tomorrow is playing Edison. Today, Carrollton and Minerva and Cambridge and Claymont are playing. Barnesville here with Ferry is going to play the winner of Harrison Central Ridgewood. Highland and is playing the winner of Caldwell Fort Fry that's going on right now. And also Strasburg is playing River today at Toronto High School.
That was a really quick mound visit.
I think he was just trying to tell the umpire. I think that was strikes 3.
Yeah.
3-2. Settle his pitcher down, and he's going to get out of this routine fly ball. I think it's carrying. It's carrying. Wow. It looked like it was routine, Timmy.
Yeah, I'm watching that flag out there. It is blowing out to center field and left field.
F7. So
Third baseman, number 6.
One out, excuse me, top of the 4th. And Parker Zabuka up. He popped up to shortstop last time up. Ball is carrying to left field today. And there's another shot to left, but should be caught. Keeps going, man, way back there.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, those just don't look like they're hit that well, and they are carrying.
If somebody actually gets a real barrel on it, we can probably see some balls flying out of here.
Lucas Shane with the plays out there in left field.
Hitter, number 10, Jackson Swally.
Jackson Swally, who grounded to the pitcher his first time up. He's the DH for Aiden Caldwell, the catcher, and he takes ball 1. (2-1) Barnesville, bottom of 4, 2 outs, nobody on. 2-0 now in the dirt. You haven't been able to get a Harrison score, have you, Timmy?
No. I'll pull it up here again.
Stretch by Hughes. Pitch is a looper to right field, and it's going to be caught out there by Christian Shuttler. So good job by Hughes battling back with 3 fly balls, but a hit batter, a stolen base, and an error has produced a run for Barnesville, and after 4, 2-1 Shamrocks.
Should be your first choice when it comes to any and all construction projects, whether it's commercial or residential. Make Fort Steuben Maintenance your first call. You can rely on them to be the experts when it comes to roofing, concrete, plumbing, carpentry, just about any job that needs done. Fort Steuben Maintenance, they're fully licensed and bonded and will even give you a free estimate. Fort Steuben Maintenance. You want the number? 740-283-4890. Trying to find a local, family-owned pharmacy that doesn't treat you like a number, they treat you like, well, you. Visit Hood's Pharmacy. Find them at 971 Main Street in Follinsby. Hood's Pharmacy is family-owned. Family-owned for over 50 years. All insurance plans are accepted, and they have COVID-19 testing and vaccinations available, so no worries there. Hood's Pharmacy features Sarah's Candy, plus a wide selection of greeting cards. Get the friendly hometown service you deserve when you visit Hood's Pharmacy in Follinsby. Come visit the friendly pharmacist and staff at Hood's Pharmacy today, a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Ohio Valley Sports Online is your sports authority. Follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Live streaming high school and NCAA sports, plus weekly football coaches shows right here on Ohio Valley Sports Online.
2-1 Barnesville, top of the 5th. This 5th inning brought to you by Steubenville Tailoring and Alterations. Give Cindy a call at Steubenville Tailoring and Alterations for your dress or clothing needs. Shuttler, good thing for Ferry, leadoff hitter up. He's got a double in this game and a walk, reached base twice so far. So if you're Ferry, you'd like to get this leadoff guy on any way you can, Timmy. Wind in the pitch, swing and a miss.
And so that was Burkhart's 50th pitch. And again, like I said, you're in the 5th inning at 50 pitches, just very efficient.
On one pitch, good discipline by Christian Shuttler. A little low on the curve.
Both teams have been really aggressive at the plate, too.
3-1.
When you got aggressive hitters, it actually helps the pitching. Sure. It helps your pitch count. And they've been swinging a lot of, curveballs that are outside and whatnot.
There's a 1-2 hopper to short. As Shuttler hustles down, close play, just in time. Miller took a little longer than I thought he might.
He's fast.
Shuttler really got down the line. Yeah, the nice thing, Timmy, when teams are aggressive, that's when the soft stuff really helps, too.
Yep.
The off speeds, the curveballs.
You get them jumping out.
Kropka batting now, 0 for 2, grounded to third and grounded to short. Kropka, an excellent shortstop. Wind and pitch. Swing and a miss. Still feel like he's pulling his head off a little, too.
Yeah. Like I said, Blake's got a really good curveball. It's a true 12-6.
That's where I'd stay right there, I think. Let's see what he does. You're going to waste up and in to set up the next pitch, or you're going to throw a curve on the outside corner?
I think I go right back to the well here. Okay. Yep.
And he did, but it was down the middle. This could be trouble. It's deep, and caught out there by Anderson. Man, I thought that ball was hit 340 feet almost.
I tell you, off the bat, it definitely looked like it was going to be in the gap. Especially it just had, looking at the flag, the wind's kind of died down a little bit. But, if that wind was kicking like it was before, that might have been to the fence.
That was a hanging curveball that time. Not a good 0-2 pitch that time.
You want to be off the plate. Like, he's pretty much done all day. But, that time he just left a little too much plate.
Now let's see what Eli Smith, he can tie it up in one swing. And he rips a shot, and this is getting down. And it's in the gap off the wall, but they're going to hold him to a long single because they were playing him really deep.
Yeah, good job getting the ball in.
Good job by Barnesville, of course. Now as I look, it's 285 to right center. It's 360 to left center. So Smith with his first hit of the day. And Hunter Shuttler batting here with a runner at first, 2 outs. Barnesville up by a run. Smith, a good all-around athlete, great basketball player. Curveball to third, and throws across, and nice stretch over there by Martin. Sabutka to Martin, 5-3, and Ferry is retired. No runs a hit, and 1 runner left on base. And after 4.5, Barnesville 2, Martins Ferry 1.
Discover the difference experience makes with Steubenville Tailoring and Alterations. With over 30 years of expertise, they offer quick, affordable, and reliable sewing services, from tuxedo rentals to bespoke suits and expert bridal alterations, including corsets, bustles, and hemming. Conveniently located in Wintersville, Ohio, they provide free estimates and personalized service by appointment. Trust your special garments to the skilled hands at Steubenville Tailoring and Alterations. Call 740-314-5316 to schedule today.
SVRTA can connect you to all kinds of destinations. Whether you need to connect to the Pittsburgh Airport or connect across the river to Weirton, SVRTA has the connection you need. SVRTA and its connectivity can also connect you to Wheeling, St. Clairsville, Robinson, and downtown Pittsburgh. With SVRTA and its affordable annual pass, wherever you need to go, SVRTA can connect you there.
Now we're back here, 2-1 Barnesville as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Barnesville, Timmy, with only 2 hits, both by Max Miller. Nobody else has gotten a hit, but the runners that have scored on a walk and a hit batter.
And really, the ball's not really, and nobody's slinging it around, the field. It's just, again, and I keep using that word, situational stuff, and just, the little things and scoring runs.
Gunnar Duzick Keegan Martin and Jack Anderson to lead off against Ford Hughes, who's really pitched well for a freshman through 4 innings.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with it. You know, his composure. He's been in the zone pretty much all day.
Both pitchers outstanding. Stretch and pitch. And right down Broadway, 1 strike. Duzick taken all the way. Hughes again, stretching and pitching, and up the middle. Is it going to sneak through? Kropka cannot come up with it. I'm going to give a hit on that, Timmy. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, he dove and tried to stop it, but it hit off his glove. I'm not sure he gets him with Duzick's speed, so I'm going to give a base hit, the 3rd for Barnesville, and definitely a bunting situation here with a number 8 hitter, Keegan Martin, up. See what's happening here.
So we got third baseman in.
Good speed at first. Bunting, and beautiful bunt. Going to get the job done. Hughes over to first. And caught by Hunter Shuttler. So gets the job done, does Martin, on a sack, 1-3. Jack Anderson scored a run. Got beamed and scored a run on a sac fly back in the 3rd. Batting number 9, but still hitting like .299. Good number 9 hitter. Little chin music up and in. 5th inning brought to you by Steubenville Tailoring and Alterations.
And it's a guy you just kind of, I mean, he's almost hitting 300, but you still want to just go at him.
And you don't want to walk here, even though there's a base open to the top of the order. Max Miller's got 2 hits today. One of their better hitters. 2-0, good hitters count. Taken all the way, 2-1.
You know, the days of your 9 hitter being your worst hitter, I think, have gone by the wayside. You know, a lot of teams want to roll that lineup over and have speed too. You know, I mean, that's the thing. He's got wheels. He's batting almost 300. You know, it's
like
not
a
your
double
typical.
leadoff,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
3-1 now. Stretch and pitch. Little high, ball 4. So Ferry can't afford to give too many more here up. They're only down run. They got a couple more cracks at it. You don't want some kind of crooked inning, Timmy, if you're Ferry.
You definitely want to work on an out here. You got 1 out. You want to try to get the lead runner, but, you know,
anywhere, right?
Yeah. But turning 2 here is still in play. So that walk, you know, it hurts you, but it really doesn't, because now you got double play in mind as well.
Hard to turn 2 on this guy, though.
Yeah.
Ball 1, slow curve. And he jammed him, popped up but out of play. Good pitch that time, up and in. Miller being aggressive. Outfield shallow. One out, runners at first and second. Barnesville up 2-1, bottom of 5. Stretch and pitch. And there's a shot to left. Is it caught? It is caught. Nice shot, nice play out there by Luca Shane, who's done a good job out there in left field.
Yeah, off the bat, that looked like it might have got down, but it like we've been saying all day, that ball's kind of hanging up to left field.
Right fielder, number 2, Braden Waters.
So Braden Waters trying to see if he can extend the lead for Barnesville. See if Hughes can wiggle out of this jam here. 2 outs, 2 on. And he's probably going to get there.
Get
to
over,
first base.
get over.
And he did. Nope. And the pitcher couldn't get there in time, and it was hit so slow that Goff had to take his time to get there and couldn't get back to first. So we're going to give an infield single on that. Not a very hard hit ball. Looked like they were going to get out of the inning. Tough break for Hughes.
You know, a lot of people don't really understand what all goes into being a pitcher. You know, I mean, you got to hold runners. You got to get over and plays like that. There's just a lot mentally that goes on during the game, the pitchers have to stay. I'm not saying he wasn't focused there, but, anytime you see the ball on the right side, you got to break immediately, especially if it's on the ground.
And I wasn't watching if he broke late or not, but in his defense, that runner running to first is left-handed.
You're already at a disadvantage.
Well, bases loaded. This is a key part of the game, Timmy. If you're Ferry, you cannot afford a hit here by Burkhardt, who's 0 for 1 today. And he pops him up. Is it going to be playable? And it is playable in left field. Big out. So Barnesville's threatened, but Ferry wiggles out. No runs. They got a couple of hits that inning. And bases loaded left. So as we go to the 6th, 2-1 Barnesville.
Are you looking for the ultimate sports connection? Look no further than Total Sports Connection. We've been in business since 1995, providing the best in screen printing, sports equipment, and fundraising opportunities. Our selection of cutting-edge sports clothing is second to none, with various different brands to choose from. And if you're looking for custom products for your team and fans, we've got you covered. So whether you're a coach, a player, or a fan, come visit us at 104 South Zane Highway in Martins Ferry. Or give us a call at 740-633-2772. Total Sports Connection, your one-stop shop for all your sports needs.
Valley Converting, located in Toronto, Ohio, purchases paper products from the public daily. Valley Converting is a manufacturer and converter of 100% recycled paperboard. For information or questions about Valley Converting products and services, contact them at 740-537-2152. Valley Converting is located on South 4th Street in Toronto, Ohio. Take your paper recyclables to them and convert them into cash. Valley Converting is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Vehicle deserves the best at Valvoline Express Care. The only authorized Valvoline Express Care within 60 miles. We're locally owned and operated.
We take pride in serving our community. Every day, we honor our veterans and Franciscan University of Steubenville employees with special discounts. Enjoy peace of mind with our complimentary checkup, because your safety is our priority. At Valvoline Express Care, all cars and trucks are welcome. Come experience the difference.
You're not just a customer, you're family.
Now we're back here after 5 innings, 2-1 Barnesville as Ferry comes to bat here. Unofficially, I've got Ferry 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They've struck out 4 times and haven't received a walk. For Barnesville, 2 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, and a hit by pitch. So we're going to the nitty-gritty here, Timmy. Top of 6, Lucas Shane, Silas Simpson, and Clayton Snyder.
And it looks like Burkhardt's not losing any velocity.
Beautiful.
Going right back to the curveball. That one, last pitch came in at 66.
Wind in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Lucas Shane up. He's done a great job in left field out there for Ferry.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you something. I was going to say that before we took break. That is not an easy task out there in left field today. That wind's swirling out there. All kinds of things going.
Beautiful waist pitch. That was definitely a ball. I think Donnie Mazai, I believe, and the other umpires have done a great job calling pitches. Close, good pitcher's pitch. Nice patience by Shane. Here's the wind up in the pitch and another slow curve. That fastball trying to set up that curveball. And he gets a piece of it, 1-2 still, as the scoreboard goes out. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Ball gets by the catcher. It's going to be close play at first, and he's going to be safe at first base. Wow. That could be a start to a rally.
No doubt. You know, that was a good pitch by Burkhardt there. The fastball came in at 80 mile an hour. You know, he gets the out here, just tough break. The pitch was up a little bit. He swung through it.
They're going to ask Timmy for some interference here, and I don't think so, because the ball was on the right side here. That runner should be entitled to go in the baseline. That first baseman really could have been on the other side of the base.
Yeah.
Well, what are you going to do here, Timmy? Number 6 batter, you button them
I'm
up to try to
buttoning
tie
all
it?
day. Yes, sir. It's going to be a bunt here.
Good hitter on deck in Snyder, who's already got a hit today. Let's see how Ferry plays it. Not bunting, pops it up. First baseman in foul territory, and he's going to make the catch for the first out.
Yeah, you know, in a tight game like this, and you don't know the situation. You know who your runners are. You know who they aren't. But like I said, tight situation. I'm probably going to lay that one down and get them over. But they've done a good job of stealing as well. So
Clayton Snyder, 1 for 2. Long pause. Going to throw back over to first. Do you like the Major League rule, Timmy?
I don't.
I don't either.
I think it just takes away from the game. There's a lot of things going on in Major League Baseball I don't agree with.
Runner at first, 1 out. You can hear a pin drop over here, Timmy.
Yeah.
We figured it was going to be a close game, and I thought it might be low scoring. And
everybody's biting their nails.
Yep.
I'm a traditionalist when it comes to MLB, so this whole where they can.
Relievers have to pitch to 3 batters.
Yeah,
you can only disengage a few times over there. Here comes the pitch, and it's right on the corner. Beautiful start by Burkhart. It's a good take by Snyder that time. Good pitcher's pitch. As the scoreboard now comes back on. 1 out, 1 strike, 1 on.
That's a good call by the hitter there.
Snyder wanted time. Yeah. Burkhart's taking a long time. There's the stretch and the 1 strike pitch, and it's a slow grounder to third. Could be trouble at first. Long throw, and safe at first base. Uh-oh. I think you're going to ask. He thought the foot was off the base, and DJ Butler wants to know, why did you call him safe? Was it the foot? And you're not going to get an overturn. So what are we giving that one, Timmy? An infield single?
I'm going to give him an infield single there.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So he hustled down the line, did Snyder, and Goff is up. First and second now. And he gets ahead with 1 strike. So Ferry trying to make the most of the opportunities with a strikeout and just a slow hit ground ball down to third and a bang banger at first base getting the call. 1 strike stretch and pitch is a ground ball to first, and he's going to step on first and move the runners up.
Tell you what, tough play, too. That was a good job by the first baseman.
Yes, it was.
That ball was spinning.
Well, doesn't get much more pressure than this, right? You got the tying run at third, the go-ahead run at second, and Maurice Barnett is up, and I don't know if we're going to have a mound conference here, and I don't know what Anthony Respect's about to do either.
I think they're talking it over here. Maybe a pinch hitter, or no, I think they're going to go.
They're still going to go with Barnett, not going to pinch run out at second. I don't know what kind of speed they have on the bases, not sure how quick Snyder is. And Barnesville wants to be sure here, even though your number 9 batter's up. You want to be sure. We've got a couple strikeouts. He did try to drop a bunt last time up. That's always a possibility. Push bunt up the first base line.
I like that mound visit there. Just let everybody take a breath and realize the situation.
Outfield fairly shallow, not wanting one to drop in. Well, intense part of the game here. 2 on, 2 outs, first pitch inside. And you've got Shuttler up next, who's had a hard double to the fence, a walk, and a ground out to short. Burkett out of the stretch. And he is bunting up first base side. And the pitcher's got it, and he tags him, and he's out, and the ball's out of his glove, so we're going to have a problem here. He called him out, and Anthony Riesbeck is losing it over there. I don't know, man. They're both losing it. He tagged him out, and then the ball came out of his glove, so, man, they're going to have a umpire's conversation.
This is going to be very interesting.
Wow.
What they call here.
Not a bad idea on that bunt. Nice play by Burkhart. He did tag him out. Now, the question was a timing issue, right? When did the ball come out of the glove? And this is huge. I mean, huge. And it's too bad we don't have a replay. He's going to call him out, and Anthony Riesbeck does not like it. Well, after 5.5, it's 2-1 Barnesville. We're going to be back.
Are you craving a juicy steak or a hearty burger? Look no further than the Ville Restaurant and Bar. Our family-owned restaurant has been serving American and Italian fare since 1996. From homemade soups to char-grilled steaks, we have something for everyone. Dine in or carry out. Lunch and dinner served all day. Visit us at 100 Mall Drive, Steubenville. Cheers to good food and great company.
You know, now's the time of year to reward your young athlete for a job well done. At the Wintersville Trophy Shop, they have all you need for your special athlete, like trophies, plaques, and ribbons for every sport. The Wintersville Trophy Shop, 756 Main Street in Wintersville, 740-266-6905. Call today.
At Trinity Health System, we have a profound respect and awe for all creation. We are motivated by the words of Christ to be his hands and heart to those in need. Our doctors, nurses, and staff are driven by selfless performance, combining our expertise with the technology to bridge the gap to healthier communities. Healthcare isn't just about healing, it's about human dignity. Trinity Health System, inspired by faith, serving you with distinction.
Now we're back here, bottom of the sixth inning, brought to you by Jimmy John's. Really controversial play there at first base. A tag on the bunt. Nice bunt that time by Barnett. Pitcher made a nice play. Burkhart tagged him, and then all of a sudden the ball came out, and Barnesville got the call. One good thing for Ferry is getting those runners on, Timmy. They've turned the order over, and they've got the top of the order with Shuttler, Kropka, and Smith. So Ferry needs to hold Barnesville here in the bottom of the sixth and not give them any more, down 2-1. What a ball game. Dylan Blon up. Takes a strike. He struck out and flied to center.
Yeah, it's amazing. You know, championship baseball, just every play matters.
Every pitch matters.
Every pitch matters. Yep.
And there's a shot to left field.
It's going to be tough.
And this one is over his head. Shane, double looking for three. It's going to be close. And it's cut off there. Missed the cutoff. So a leadoff triple by Dylan Blon.
Yeah, that ball jumped off the bat. No doubt about that. Got to the gap and you know, good base running there.
Finally got Lucas Shane that time. Not his fault. The ball was just hit really well. Well, infield's in, and I don't blame him. Can't give him any more. And Hughes gets ahead with strike one. Parker Zabuka. 0 for 2. And he pops it out of play.
Now, this is a situation, you know, it's a third base coach. You really want to talk your kid up over there because, you know,
you don't want to be the first out at home.
Exactly.
That's for sure. Infield's in. You got to make it be through. fly ball, maybe shallow. You're not sure if you're going to tag, but it looks like good speed at third base, though. Smart runner, senior blonde. And strike three on the outside corner. It's electric. Big strikeout by Hughes. Well, let's see what Swally can do. Infield's still going to stay in, I'm sure. They're going to have a conversation, I think, not a pinch hitter. Anthony Reesbeck giving some info to the defense.
I think he was telling his third baseman, watch for the suicide or safety. And again, I said it before, you got to beat that guy home. You see him turn, you got to be on your horse.
Here's the pitch. It's up upstairs, ball one. So again, intense situation. It's not that one run is automatically going to beat you with the top of the order, but Ferry cannot afford to give it up at this point. And it goes, base hit the right. RBI single by Swally. Ferry still with a chance, only down two, top of the order up. They're going to have a pinch runner here for Swally. Number 19, Timmy.
Yeah, that was a good piece of hitting going with that pitch to right field.
Number 19, can you find it here on the sheet? Right there, Lucas. Braden Lucas going to pinch run. So again, you want to get out of this 3-1. You got the top of the order up. Still got a chance if you're Ferry. No crooked number here. Barnesville trying to put it away here in the bottom of the 6th, up by 2.
Second baseman, number 8, Gunnar Gudzik.
Stretch and pitch, up and in. I'll bet there'll be a lot of people watching this game on replay tonight.
There's no doubt.
Dave Reesbeck with another good mound visit saying, listen, we can get back here. We're down 2 runs, top of the order. Let's hold them down. 1 ball, no strikes. Ferry scored first in the 2nd inning on a suicide bunt by Goff, scoring Simpson. Barnesville came back in the 3rd inning, getting a run after a walk and on a sac fly by Waters, and that scored Anderson. A hit batter, stolen base, and an error scored a 2nd run. And this 3rd run this inning was a Braun triple and an RBI single by Zabutka. Stretched it, and 2-0. Then a Duzick. Flied to right and singled. 3-0.
Ferry just needs to work on and out here.
Yeah, both teams well coached. Stretch and pitch. Right at the knees on the outside corner. Good pitcher's pitch, 3-1. Stretch, pitch. Another low, ball 4. Now again, Timmy, I know they're down 2 runs, but you get one of the first 2 kids on base for Ferry, and you got Smith and Hunter Shuttler, the 2 big hitters up that could tie it with 1 swing. So if you're Barnesville, you're looking for more insurance. If you're Ferry, you got to get out of this. Keegan Martin up. And fake bunt, wild pitch. Runners move up. That hurts.
It's just good. I mean, that's a fake bunt. It gets people moving, and the catcher obviously, he came up because he seen the bunt and the ball got past him. But I mean, it's a good call in that situation.
And he's going to bunt down first base, and that's going to score runs. Good decision, though, by the first baseman, Goff. He had no play at home. That was a safety squeeze. He didn't go initially, Timmy, but when he saw where the ball was bunted, he broke late and scored.
Yeah.
I'm going to give him an RBI and a sack.
Left fielder,
3-4.
Jack Anderson.
And Anderson up by 3, 4-1. Anderson's had a good day with 2 walks. One ball. Stretch late on that fastball, out of play down the right field line. 1-1, 2 outs. Bottom of sixth inning brought to you by Jimmy John's.
Just off the plate. Good looking fastball, just missed the corner.
And ground ball to first. Nice play by Goff to gobble it up, unassisted. But Barnesville does the damage, getting 2 runs that inning, and after 6, 4-1 Shamrocks.
I'm Pete Arner from the Arner Funeral Chapel in Chester. I'd like to share some of our history with you. My great-grandfather, G.A. Arner, founded the Arner Funeral Chapel in 1900, and since then we have provided funeral and cremation services for 4 generations. I'm proud to tell you that the same values of compassion and empathy that my great-grandfather instilled in his children are the ones that still guide us today. These principles have allowed us to serve our community for 120 years. And for that, I'd like to say thank you.
If you're looking for the ultimate game day experience, then check out the O Patio and Pub on Lane, your go-to spot for pre-game excitement. It's a 5-minute walk from the iconic OSU football stadium in the Schottenstein Center. Join us for the best pre-game parties for sports and concerts. Enjoy the best wood-fired pizza and wings with your favorite sauces. The O, 123 Lane in Columbus. Okay, so where do you go for fish during Lent? Why, Steve's Fish and Chips, of course. Great fish sandwiches and excellent fish junks. Oh, and shrimp, too. Plus an assortment of sides. It's great during Lent, but Steve's Fish and Chips is an excellent choice anytime. They have burgers, chicken wings, and salads, too. You've got to try the fried pickles. Steve's Fish and Chips. Call today and order 740-282-3261. 740-282-3261.
Now we're back here. 7th inning brought to you by Community Bank. Ferry needs to get 3 runs to extend this game. Top of the order up, Shuttler, Kropka, and Smith. Burkhart's pitched a great game, has used. There's been 3 patio and pub extra base hits. Ferry's got 2. Christian Shuttler and Eli Smith with doubles. And last inning, a Dylan Braun triple. 3 extra base hits, not very many hits in the whole game. 5 for Ferry, 6 for Barnesville as Shuttler takes ball 1. I think I'm taking a strike, Timmy. Walk and a home run's the same thing here. I need a base runner if I'm Ferry. And I'm trying to get ahead if I'm Burkhart. 1-0 pitch. And he did take a strike. 1-1.
So now it's just you just got to hit a pitch that you can get something the barrel on, something hard somewhere.
Wind and pitch. Beautiful curveball. Looked like that was high in the zone, and boy, did that drop 12-6.
12-6. He's been throwing it all day.
Long pause by Burkhart. Wind and pitch. There's a ground ball to second base. It's going to be close.
Play.
And he's safe. Took a long time. You can't take that long for Shuttler down the line. Infield single. Boy, he got down diving into first. It looked like a routine ground ball, Timmy.
Yeah. You know, it's just good hustle by the base runner. And I would like to maybe seen the second baseman charge that a little bit harder. But, I mean, if you look where he's playing, well, he's over now, double play death. But it did. Off the bat, it looked like an out, routine out.
Hey, this is a big batter here. Those 2 runs were really important. But if Kropka can get on, you got Smith and Shuttler up next, down by 3. You don't need to worry about that runner. I know you'd like to get a force out, but you got to go for the batter here. It's ball 1 on Kropka. I'm still taking a strike here. That was huge, Timmy. That
was, absolutely.
Guy, runner at first. Ferry trying to battle back, down 4-1, top of 7. Up high again, 2-0. I got to take this pitch.
Yeah, you're definitely taking until you get a strike, and I don't know if I put him in motion at all. With 2-0 count, definitely not going to do anything there. Now we go.
Right at the knees. Good pitcher's pitch, 2-1. Good job by Kropka taking that pitch. Again, I want to be selective if I'm Kropka here. Nothing bad. Stretch and pitch outside, 3-1. That's why there's 21 outs.
You're right.
Again, I got to be selective. If I'm Kropka, I want the tying run to come up to the plate. And they got their 2 bruisers coming up next.
You got to hit your pitch here, and I mean it's got to be your pitch.
Stretch, long pause. Pitch on the outside corner, strike 2. Again, I don't care if he hits a home run. I cannot give up a walk here. Ferry needing runners. Full count, big pitch. Line drive, base hit, left field. They're going to hold the runners at first and second. It's a good job by Burkhart to throw a strike there, though. You do not want to walk them there.
Yep. Brings the tying run to the plate. And what do we have, 3-4? Is this the
Smith, who's player of the Eastern District, okay? Hitting 485, had a big home run last game. Let's see what Barnesville's going to do here. I got to play deep if I'm in the outfield. I cannot give up a double here.
So we're going to get a pitching change. Looks like number, what do you see out there, Coach?
30. You're looking at Ferry.
Nope. Bobby Thompson.
Yep, don't know much about him. Again, can't put in your number 1, Blonde. Burkhart pitched a great game. No walks in the game for Burkhart.
It's a sophomore.
So again, how important was that 4th run last inning, huh?
It's in the Bunham end, safety squeeze there.
Still looks like he's throwing a lot of curve and off-speed stuff. Tough situation to come into the game with. Smith is struck out, fly to right, and hit a single. Actually, it was a single off the fence. One hop the fence, not a double.
It's like fastball, curveball. About 75 with the fastball and 61 with the curveball.
If you're Eli Smith here, Timmy, you just want to hit. You're not looking for a fence. Just keep the inning going. Try to get that crooked number.
You don't want to get. You're exactly right. You don't want to get too big in this situation. Just stay within yourself and find a barrel.
Man, heart-stopping game. 2-1 going into the bottom of 6th. Now 4-1, but Ferry is threatening. Can't ask for much more. Down 3 runs. Got your first 2 guys on base. Infield single by Shuttler and a clutch single to left field by Kropka. Stretch and pitch. Fly ball deep center, but not deep enough, I don't think. And it's going to be caught out there by Blonde. Well hit by Smith, but right at him.
He started off with an off-speed pitch. Just had his timing off just enough to pop him up.
Still got a shot here. Hunter Shuttler batting over 400, number 4 hitter. And the outfield is deep, which I expected them to be. Thompson, 1 pitch and 1 out. Stretch and pitch. With a lay off that time by Shuttler. Thompson, nice curveball there.
It's a little change of pace off the last pitcher. You know, he was sitting around like 68 with the breaking ball. This is coming in around 61.
Stretch and pitch, ball 2. This is one I'm sitting dead red. I'm not giving a take here, baby. If it's your pitch, you go for it, Hunter. See if Thompson can wiggle out here. Down 2-0. You don't want to give something too sweet. Stretch, pause, pitch, way outside. They don't look like they're pitching to him. Lucas Shane on deck, and Simpson after him. 3-0. You giving a green light, Coach?
Nah, this is take
all the way.
Take all the way.
Pitch. And all 4 bases loaded. Tying run now at first base.
So I got to go. Just as a coach, I got to go back. If I was looking back at this game, I got to go back at the prior at bat. It was a first pitch swing, you know, and not saying that there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just 4 in a row right there.
Yeah, Lucas Shane, 0 for 3 today. Got on a fielder's choice and stole a base. Played great defense in left field. Stretched by Thompson. And he took a strike. I think I like that take there after a 4-pitch walk.
Yep.
Looks like Eli Smith's going to go down and warm up down there in case we get to the bottom of the 7th. You're Barnesville. You just want it out any way you can get it. You're Ferry. You're looking for some kind of base hit here. And way outside, 1-1. Slow curve. All those curve balls are on the outside corner, Timmy.
All day.
2 well-coached teams. Very intense game. Winner to the regionals. Stretch and pitch. Outside 2-1. By the way, that walk to Hunter Shuttler was the first walk of the game for Ferry. Big pitch here, Tim. 2-1. Fouled straight back. Good decision by the batter. That was in the wheelhouse.
Yep.
He just missed it. Fastball by Thompson that time. Now you're going with the curveball here, Timmy, too?
That's what I was just thinking. I was going to say, you know, they're definitely probably going to come back with the curveball here.
He hasn't had the best command of it, though, at times. 2-2 pitch on the way. Curveball, and got that outside corner. Strike 3. It's electric. Wow, that was a beautiful pitch.
Yep. Right on the outer half. Low, right where you wanted that pitch.
Now, again, if I'm an outfielder, I don't want to give a double here. Let that tying run at first score. Simpson up. He's reached on an error and got a hit. 1 for 2 and reached base twice. Stretch and pitch. And there's a line drive. It's going to get in there.
Yep.
And the outfield's going to cut it off. Tying run's going to be at third when this is over. First and third, 4-3. How about that 4th run last inning, huh?
Yep.
Base hit by Simpson. Keeps the game alive for Ferry. Runners at first and third as Shuttler has gone to third base. The go-ahead runs at first with Snyder up. And Snyder's been on base with 2 singles and a strikeout here. Wow. You got timeout by the coach.
Yeah, we're going to get a mound visit.
Good timeout. Mario's timeout. We're going to take it with us, Dan, and come right back. 4-3 Barnesville. Heartstopper. We'll be right back.
Looking for a great meal? Stop in Mario's Italian Restaurant and Lounge and DeCarlo's Pizza, located at 3806 Main Street in Weirton. Proudly serving the tri-state area for over 60 years. Family owned and operated, serving salads, sandwiches, pasta, and pizza 7 days a week. Call Danny at 304-748-1179 or visit them at mariosrestaurantandlounge.com. Good luck to all area teams from Mario's Italian Restaurant and Lounge.
Now we're back here. First and third, Martins Ferry down 4-3. It was 2-1, bottom of the sixth. Barnesville got 2. Ferry's got him back. Tying run at third. Go-ahead run at first. And Clayton Snyder up at the plate. Thompson in relief here. Let's see if Ferry is in motion. I doubt it. Stretch and pitch. And, it's a wild pitch. Here comes the runner. It's going to be a tie ball game. Wow. Throw it away, and the go-ahead runs at second base. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. And the Ferry fans have woken up. Wow. Now I think Thompson's going to come out of the game now. They're going to bring another pitcher in. So we got a Mario's timeout with a pitching change, tied up at 4-4. The go-ahead run at second. We're going to take a timeout and be right back.
Newly appointed superintendent at Jefferson County JVS, is dedicated to shaping the future of vocational education. With 16 diverse programs, from animal science to multimedia design, students gain hands-on experience and certifications for immediate employment. Thanks to a recent $1 million a technology upgrade, distance learning opportunities are now available, allowing students to connect with universities remotely. Gorman is also exploring adult education options to support lifelong learning in the community. Visit jeffjvs.org to learn more.
Discover the unique charm of Jacob & Sons Meats, a family-owned gem with over 40 years of dedication to quality. Since 1979, we've prioritized our customers, crafting over 100 varieties of homemade sausages and burgers that bring flavor to your kitchen table. Experience a shopping atmosphere unlike any other, with exclusive products you won't find elsewhere. Whether you order online for pickup or delivery, or visit us in person, we're here to serve you with gratitude and care.
Now we're back here. Ferry has just tied it up on a wild pitch. Looks like number 6, Parker Zabutka, I believe, is in the pitch for Barnesville. So there will be a bottom of the 7th. Down 4-1. Ferry has battled back with a 2-out hit by Simpson and a wild pitch scoring the tying run. And now they have Simpson at second base with a go-ahead run here. 1 ball, no strikes to Snyder. Up for Barnesville in the top of the 7th is the top of their order, just like Ferry had here, or bottom of the 7th, just like Ferry had in the top of the 7th. Got any reading on him, Timmy, pitching?
Yeah, so it looks like he's a low quarter slot, right around 72, 73.
Well,
I didn't see any off-speed stuff while he was warming up.
Snyder, very good hitter. Base is open. Stretch in the pitch. He steps off. If I'm Barnesville, I'm making Snyder hit my pitch. I got the top of my order up. Number 8 hitter up next. Don't want to groove one to Snyder. Stretch and pitch. A little bit low and out. 1-0 or 2-0 now. Eli Smith is warming up down there. I wonder if he'll come in the bottom of the 7th. Ferry has battled back, baby. 2-0, 3-0. I think I might just put him on. I'd give a green light here, Timmy.
Yeah.
3-0, I'm giving a green here.
Really nothing hurt if you put him on here. The force play in effect.
Parker with a stretch and hold. And low and away. Good take by Snyder. Good pitcher's pitch. And Barnesville giving some instruction to their outfield. What a ball game here, huh? I hope you guys are getting your money's worth back home watching on OVSO, bringing you the best. Ball 4. Well, Mike Goff has a sacrifice squeeze bunt in, grounded to short and grounded to the first baseman. So I'm not sure what the umpires are discussing. It's definitely ball 4 because it was 1-0 when he changed pitchers. Maybe that's what they were thinking of. The scoreboard had 3-1. All right, let's see if Mike Goff can be the hero or Sabuka can get out of this problem.
So single here. What do you do, Coach? You send them?
Oh, yeah, 2 outs. I'm sending him. Back to the pitcher. Should have time. And throws him out 1-3. But Ferry battles back. 3 runs, top of the 7th. Ties it up 4-4. We'll be back for the bottom of 7 right after these timeouts. Wow.
For your home or business, you need it done right the first time. The IBEW provides professional electrical contractors and tradesmen that undergo extensive training and apprenticeships to ensure the best service and safety for your electrical needs. Our quality jobs in the community fuel our economy with quality workmanship. We're your International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, and we are trained to electrify.
Everyone at IWS is proud to support our area schools and athletes. We would like to wish every team a safe and successful season. Play hard, stay strong, and good luck from all of us at IWS.
A legacy committed to service and sustainability in our communities.
You know, Fort Steuben Maintenance should be your first choice when it comes to any and all construction projects, whether it's commercial or residential. Make Fort Steuben Maintenance your first call. You can rely on them to be the experts when it comes to roofing, concrete, plumbing, carpentry, just about any job that needs done. Fort Steuben Maintenance, they're fully licensed and bonded and will even give you a free estimate. Fort Steuben Maintenance. You want the number? 740-283-4890.
Now we're back here. Exciting finish. Eli Smith is coming in to pitch for Martins Ferry. He's going to have to face the top of the order in Max Miller, Braden Waters, and Blake Burkhart. Burkhart pitched a great game, as did Hughes for Martins Ferry. And low-scoring 2-1, bottom of the 6th. Timmy ends up now 4-4 as we go to the bottom of the 7th. How about the radar gun speed on Eli Smith?
I got him at 84, and then I didn't see any off speed. It looks like he's just going to come out and just throw straight gas here.
Co-Financial Services radar gun. The 7th inning brought to you by the Community Bank. Fans getting their money's worth here, let me tell you. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it back home. Max Miller today, 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a fly out to center field. Smith is going to go out of the stretch. First pitch is in the dirt, ball 1. Looks like he had a little trouble on that mound.
And same situation here, take until you get a strike.
So, Timmy, do you see playing somebody, both teams play on dirt, going to turf is a problem at all, ever?
I
on
don't.
The mound or no?
No. I don't really, unless it's wet, that's the only time that you really see it.
It's 2-1 now. The second pitch was a strike. As Eli bounced 2 in there, but got a strike in the middle pitch. Looks like he's having a little bit of trouble there on his plant foot. Pitch and in the dirt again.
Yeah.
Well, you're the coach here, Timmy. You taking a 3-1 here?
Unfortunately, I am. Yeah, I'm going to take care.
I think it's a good idea,
Yeah.
too, but most coaches would not. And they're really close.
Yep.
Just missed inside.
It's the value of being on first base in that, in that situation, I think outweighs anything else. Especially, if he was pounding the zone, it'd be a little bit different. But he's struggling a little bit.
Right.
I'm definitely going to take there.
Well, you're going to bunt here, but are you taking a strike first before
Absolutely.
you bunt?
Yeah.
And we've got Waters up. He's got a single, a sac fly, and reached on a fielder's choice. Really fast. So Barnesville might want to hope that one gets in the dirt and kicks that runner to second base. But you don't want to get behind where you got to bunt a pitcher's pitch.
Yeah.
Ball 1. No show of bunt there, Timmy.
No. He might have been taken, though.
Right.
Until you get a strike.
I still think you're going to bunt if you get a strike. Oh, All the Barnesville umpires didn't like that one, Timmy. 1-1. That was a huge call. He's up in the box. I got to believe he's laying it down. He is, and it's foul. He tried to push it down first.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to push it. You need to just get it
Just
there.
get it down. Yeah. I mean, you don't want to bunt it hard back to the pitcher. That's a no-no. But and even bunt it hard down to third base. And anything soft down third base is going to do the
probably
job.
calling the bunt off here. He's a little deeper in the box now, so I think they're swinging here. 1-2. He's going on a slow curve. Good pitch to steal on, and he's got it stolen. Oh, Barnesville aggressive.
That's a great call by Coach Butler. And nobody really expected that there. Move the runner up.
No outs. Still wouldn't think the bunt is on with 2 strikes. Inside almost got him. Full count.
It's a situation here as a lefty. Just get a ground ball to the right side. You're going to move him over.
Full count. And popped up. Is it in play? That's the question. No. You know, a walk would not be the worst thing here. I know you want to get the batter, but you have a base open for a force out. You don't want to give in, that's for sure. Eli with a pitch, outside, ball 4. Now what do? If he bunts, they're probably going to walk Blonde.
I'm still taking until I get a strike. I mean that's a definite. And if I'm bunting it down the first baseline to get him over. I'm probably bunting in this situation, I'll be honest. But
I agree. Burkhardt is struck out, flied to left, and got hit by a pitch. Smith has to come in. See if Ferry can get a force at 3 if they do bunt. And beautiful curveball. 0-1. So he did take a pitch. Let's see what he does here. Doesn't look like he's bunting. Here comes the pitch. Another curveball for a strike. So Burkhardt trying to move the runner somehow, some way. Smith trying to get a strikeout or a pop-up here maybe. Going to third. Uh-oh. Grounded to third, into left field. And Miller's going to score on a hit and run with 2 strikes. Unbelievable, Timmy. Unbelievable.
That's unbelievable.
Barnesville took some chances there, and Burkhardt with a game-winning RBI base hit. Tough luck loss for Martins Ferry. Nobody deserved to lose this one, Timmy.
No doubt. You know, that's clutch, 2-strike, clutch hitting. Ball just got through the third baseman and be aggressive base running again, as they've done all day. Score the run.
Well, 5-4 Barnesville, bottom of the 7th winners. We'll be back for our player of the game right after these timeouts.
Are you looking for encouragement? Join our First West family for an uplifting message of hope. Whether you're looking for a thriving youth program, an inspiring Bible study, or a senior community group, there is a place for you at First West. Sunday morning worship in Children's Church begins at 10:45. Stay connected with us. Follow us on Facebook or visit our website, firstwestminster.org. We hope to see you soon. Love God and love others.
Imagine a vibrant hub where education meets wellness, a place where students and community members thrive together. At the East Central Ohio Educational Service Center, we're not just envisioning this future, we're building it. With partnerships that unlock resources and opportunities, we're addressing healthcare needs and cultivating talent. Join us in creating a healthier, brighter tomorrow.
At Doan Ford, your family means the world to us. Our parts and service department work to make sure your family arrives at their destination safely. Our collision department takes pride in getting your family back on the road. Whether you're taking a trip, going grocery shopping, or taking the kids to school, choose Dove. We will be happy to help. Stop in and see us today for all of your parts and service for collision needs.
Now we're back here. Ferry, a tough luck loser. Beautiful battle back in the 7th inning to score 3 runs to tie it. And Barnesville, with some aggressive base running and a base hit by Blake Burkhart, scores the game-winning run here in the bottom of the 7th to win 5-4. Ferry scored first in the 2nd inning and were goose-egged the other 5 until they got 3 in the 7th. For Ferry, I had them unofficially 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They struck out 6 times and had 2 walks. For Barnesville, they got 1 run in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, 2 in the 6th, and the game winner in the 7th. Unofficially 5 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They had 5 walks and only 3 strikeouts in the game. Burkhart pitched a gem, but Zabuka gets the win in relief. And Hughes pitched a gem, and Eli Smith gets the tough luck loss in relief. Barnesville improves to 21-7 and will play next Tuesday in the regionals at Harrison Central. All right, Timmy, how about our Radji Home Improvement Player of the Game?
Who did we say it was? It was Blake? Blake Burkhart?
Yeah. Blake Burkhart. He pitched a wonderful game for 6 innings, and he also had the game-winning RBI. So the Radji Home Improvement Player of the Game, Blake Burkhart. Good chance we might be there next Tuesday, right, Dan, at Harrison Central to cover that regional game with Barnesville and whoever they play, Harrison or Ridgewood. And just a tough luck loss for Ferry. A really nice win for Barnesville. Nobody deserves to lose a game like this. 5-4, Barnesville, your final here at Buckeye Trail High School, and they're moving on to the regionals. For Dan Vogel and Timmy Provenzano, this is Jim DiCarlo wishing you all a good evening. Final score again, Barnesville 5, Martins Ferry 4. Good evening, everyone.